The president gets candid when asked about Bill Cosby's sexual assault allegations. An online petition is calling for the president to revoke the comedian's Medal of Freedom. It now has close to 12,000 signatures. Michelle Miller joins us with the president's response. Michelle.
Well, the petition was launched last week after the release of a 10-year-old deposition where Cosby admitted to obtaining drugs to give to a woman he wanted to have sex with. Obama says he can't take away the medal, but he is still taking a stand. When Bill Cosby received his Medal of Freedom Award in 2002, then President Bush had difficulty fastening it around his neck. Now President Obama is confronting the difficulty of removing it.
There's no precedent for revoking a medal. We don't have that mechanism.
At a news conference on Wednesday, the president was asked about calls to revoke Bill Cosby's Medal of Freedom. A petition posted on the WhiteHouse.gov website reads in part, "The Presidential Medal of Freedom is the highest award bestowed on civilians for their contributions to society. Bill Cosby does not deserve to be on the list of distinguished recipients. We urge the administration to take the unprecedented action of revoking this award."
If you give a woman, or a man for that matter, without his or her knowledge, a drug, and then have sex with that person without consent, that's rape.
Cosby's representatives tell CBS This Morning that the comedian has no comment on the president's remarks at this time. Tom Holohan is an expert in political communications.
I think this was an important opportunity for the president to speak up, take a strong moral stance, and to lead on an issue that people would expect presidential leadership on.
I think this country, any civilized country, should have no tolerance for rape.
The petition will remain online, according to the woman who started it. We spoke with her via Skype.
One very important thing that President Barack Obama can do is to make a personal statement or even call upon Bill Cosby to return the Medal of Freedom. It would be an unprecedented action that is necessary to show that we have a zero tolerance for sexual assault in America.
And Michelle, what's the likelihood that this petition picks up steam and it actually leads to revoking this medal?
Well, it has about 12,000 signatures, as we said. If it reaches 100,000 by August 7th, then the White House has to formally acknowledge it and answer. But there are people who say you don't need precedent. You start a precedent, and they think that, you know, there is a likelihood with so many people who are out there speaking out that they'll definitely get some steam.
Well, speaking of people speaking out, we heard from former Cosby Show actor Joseph C. Phillips. He said, quote, "Of course Bill Cosby is guilty." He even went on to write that upon first joining the Cosby Show, it seemed to be common knowledge that Bill played around. Is that surprising?
Well, if you followed the show and you know people on the show, I would venture to say you were an insider. How could you not notice if something was going on? That's something left for people like Joe Phillips, who played Lisa Bonet's husband on the show, to answer. But a lot of people are just standing up, speaking out now. Again, a lot of people who have close relationships with him have not. He is perhaps the first.
And two senators are backing.
Two senators, and these are both senators, Claire McCaskill out of Missouri and Kristen Gillibrand out of New York, taking a staunch stand saying they are going to sign this petition. Of course, they have also spoken out aggressively against sexual assault in the military as well on college campuses. This is definitely this is something that they feel very strongly about.
All right, Michelle Miller, thanks so much.
Thank you.